I am Payal Priyadarshini, PGT Biotechnology, Kendriya Vidyalaya number 3, Delhi Cant, and today I am going to make you learn about structure of DNA and the function of DNA. In this session you will learn how the DNA has been synthesized, what are the different components of the DNA, how those components are being bonded with each other, and what is the function of the DNA. So, as we know कि DNA is blueprint of life. What is the meaning of blueprint? Blueprint means whatever the cell has to perform their function, whatever the cell has to perform their activity, that is under the control of the DNA. That means DNA directs the cell when the cell have to divide, when the cells have to undergo reproduction and other activities. That is why DNA is called the blueprint of life. Let us know something about the journey of the DNA. Today we know about the DNA because of the contribution of some of the scientists. Let us know some of them. The first of all, the DNA was observed by a great scientist in 1868, Frederick Visser, in the WBC cells of pus, and he named this compound as nuclein. Later on, Erwin Chargaff in 1950 gave the ratio which is also called Chargaff ratio, which states that in a particular DNA fragment, number of purine will always be equal to number of pyrimidine. If suppose there are thousands adenine nucleotide in a particular DNA fragment, then there will be 1000 thymine in that DNA. Similarly, the concentration of guanine will always be equal to concentration of cytosine in a particular DNA fragment. After this, Rosalind Franklin and Maurice Wilkins gave the first picture of DNA with the help of X-ray crystallography. With the help of that, Watson and Crick determined the structure of DNA. And then finally, Watson and Crick in 1953 discovered the structure of DNA, what we learn today as double helical structure. Now, what are the chemical composition of DNA? What are the different chemicals which form the DNA? We will see in the next coming slide. DNA is considered as biomolecule. Why it is considered as biomolecule? Because biomolecules are present in cells and control the different function of the cells. Like that, DNA is also present in the cells and control various activities of the cells. DNA synthesize a protein and protein function various types of activities. DNA is composed of nucleotides. Various types of nucleotides combines together to form the DNA. That is why nucleotide is the monomeric unit of DNA. Now, what are nucleotides? Nucleotides consist of three major components. One is sugar, that is carbohydrate. Second one is nitrogenous base. Third one is phosphate molecule. These three major components combines together to form one nucleotide, and many of the nucleotides combines to form nucleic acid, that may be DNA or RNA. Sugar and nitrogenous base combines together to form nucleoside, and nucleoside combined with phosphate to form nucleotide. And as told you, many of the nucleotides combine to form nucleic acid, which may be DNA or RNA. Now, let us see which sugar makes the nucleotide, or we can say makes the DNA. There is deoxyribose sugar as well as ribose sugar, which constitutes the nucleic acid. As we know, nucleic acid is of two type, DNA and RNA. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid and RNA stands for ribonucleic acid. DNA is having deoxyribose sugar while RNA is having ribose sugar. What is the major difference between these two sugar, ribose sugar and deoxyribose sugar? If you can see in the picture, ribose sugar is having 5 carbon, that is why ribose sugar is considered as pentose sugar. Here are the carbons, carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and this one is deoxyribose sugar. It is also having 5 carbon, that is, it is a pentose sugar. The major difference in between these two sugar, ribose and deoxyribose sugar, is at the second number of carbon in ribose sugar there is hydroxyl group, OH group, while in deoxyribose sugar at second number of carbon there is deficiency of one oxygen molecule, only hydrogen is there. That is why this is known as deoxy, it means deficiency of oxygen at the second number of carbon, and this is the major difference